Someone once said, a person remains honest only until dishonesty becomes profitable. Because true character is not tested when you have nothing to gain. True character is tested when temptation stands right in front of you. Many years ago, in a small town, there lived a young man named Rohan. Life had never been easy for him. Every morning he left his tiny house with hope in his heart and returned every evening with disappointment in his pocket. Jobs were scarce, money was scarce, opportunities were even scarcer. Yet despite all his struggles, there was one thing Rohan was proud of: his honesty. He often told himself, "I may be poor, but I will never sell my integrity." People respected him for that. Some admired him, others laughed at him. Because in a world where many people chased shortcuts, honesty often seemed like a foolish choice. But Rohan never cared, at least not yet. One evening, after another unsuccessful day of searching for work, Rohan was walking home. The sun was setting, the streets were almost empty. His feet were tired, his stomach was hungry, and his mind was full of worries. Suddenly, he heard a weak voice behind him. "Young man, could you help me?" Rohan turned around. Standing there was an old man. His hair was white, his back was bent, and beside him were three large, heavy bags. The old man looked exhausted. "Please help me carry one of these bags to the next village," the old man said. "If you do, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Rohan's eyes widened. 3 gold coins? That was more money than he could earn in months. But he quickly reminded himself that it would be honest money, so he agreed. As soon as he lifted the first bag, he almost lost his balance. The bag was incredibly heavy. The old man smiled. "Of course it's heavy," he said. "It is full of bronze coins." Rohan nodded and continued walking. But as they traveled, he noticed something strange. The old man kept looking at him again and again, as if he was worried, as if he didn't trust him. Rohan felt slightly insulted, but he ignored it. After some time, they reached a wide river. The water was flowing rapidly. Rohan stepped toward the river without hesitation, but the old man stopped. "My son," he said, "I am too old to cross carrying 2 bags. Could you carry one more? I'll give you 3 more gold coins." Rohan agreed immediately, but before handing over the second bag, he hesitated. "Promise me you won't run away." Rohan frowned. "Why would I do that?" The old man replied, "Because this bag contains silver coins." Rohan felt offended. His pride was hurt. Did this old man really think he was a thief? He straightened his shoulders and said, "I don't sell my integrity for money." Then he picked up the second bag and crossed the river. The old man watched quietly. Rohan didn't realize it, but another test had just been completed. After crossing the river, they continued their journey. Soon they reached a steep mountain path. The climb was difficult, even for a young man. For an old man, it seemed impossible. Again, the old man stopped. Again, he asked for help. This time, he wanted Rohan to carry the third bag, but before handing it over, he said, "This bag contains gold coins. If you run away now, I will never catch you." Rohan's pride immediately responded. "I already told you, I am not that kind of person. I once left a job because my employer asked me to lie. I would rather stay poor than become dishonest." The old man smiled. Then he handed over the third bag. Now Rohan was alone. All 3 bags rested on his shoulders. The old man was far behind, and for the first time, silence surrounded him. As he climbed the mountain, a dangerous thought entered his mind. What if I run away? He looked behind. The old man was barely visible. Another thought appeared. He is old. What does he need all this money for? Then another thought came. With this money, I could change my life. I could buy a house. I could escape poverty forever. I could finally live the life I've always wanted. The higher he climbed, the louder those thoughts became. His heart and his conscience started fighting. One side said, "Stay honest." The other whispered, "Take the opportunity." For years, Rohan had protected his honesty, but now temptation stood directly in front of him. And, sadly, he made the wrong choice. Without looking back, he ran, as fast as he could, across the mountain, across the road, straight to his house. His heart was racing, his hands were shaking, but his face was filled with excitement. He believed he had finally escaped poverty. He locked the door, placed the bags on the floor, and opened the first. His smile disappeared. Inside were only stones. No bronze coins, no treasure, only stones. Confused, he opened the second bag. More stones. He opened the third bag. Again, nothing but stones. Rohan froze. His mind could not understand what had happened. Then he noticed a folded letter inside the final bag. With trembling hands, he opened it. The letter said, "I am the king of this kingdom. I have no children and no heir. I have spent years searching for a truly honest person, someone worthy enough to become the next ruler of this land. You passed every test. You proved your honesty again and again, but you failed the final test. Had you not run away, you would have become the next king." The letter slipped from Rohan's hands. Tears filled his eyes. He fell to his knees, not because he lost gold, not because he lost silver, but because he lost something far greater. He lost the future that could have been his, all because of one moment of greed. And that is the lesson of this story. Most people do not lose their future because they are bad. They lose it because they make one wrong decision at the wrong time. One shortcut, one dishonest choice, one moment of weakness can destroy years of good character. Remember, your biggest enemy is often not another person. It is the voice inside your head that tells you to take the easy path, the path that looks rewarding, the path that feels tempting, the path that sacrifices integrity for immediate gain. Because success earned through honesty may take longer, but it lasts forever, while success earned through greed often disappears as quickly as it arrives. So whenever temptation appears, whenever a shortcut looks attractive, whenever dishonesty seems profitable, pause for a moment, because that moment may be the most important test of your life, and sometimes your entire future depends on the choice you make in that single moment. Keep your intentions pure, because destiny often rewards character long before it rewards success.